Welcome back to Neverwinter Nights 2 Hard Mode Edition. This is the second time I tried to record this. The first time it stopped recording for some reason and just exited the game altogether. I don't know why. I hope this time we everything will be okay. So last time,
I believe so.
last episode, Shandra was kidnapped by the githyanki, and we used Bishop to help us track her, and we are going into what seems to be an ambush. So, and I found a Periapt of Wisdom +2 and I equip it. And Amulet of Natural Armor.
Yeah.
Let's give Bishop. And do range attack mode.
Me?
I believe so.
Oh, yes.
Well now, what do you want?
Okay, let's continue. Let's kill those githyanki. Where's Nishka? Oh, she's dead.
Bonaparte.
Sniper.
Nice little ambush they planned here. Decent effort, sloppy execution. It might have even worked if I hadn't been here.
Awesome.
Ah, and I was wondering where their reinforcements were. Come on, we're not done here yet.
Oh, yes.
That's it.
A lot of experience. We're very close to level 8. Very close. Nice.
They left a large force in this village, which means it'll be easier on us when we catch up to the others, as long as we catch them before they go to ground.
Intelligence. If the forces are divided, good, but that means the remainder will travel faster, and the trail will be harder to follow.
Huh? Well now, aren't you a bright ray of hope? but you're right. And what's more, our friends won't be leaving an obvious trail this time, since they don't have the men to bait any more ambushes.
If that's the best they could do, we'll be fine.
A little difficult, but we handled it. More than could be said for the villagers here giving up their homes to the enemy. Surprised the Giths left any of them alive. It'd be more mercy than I'd show them.
Those who stand up for themselves are the ones who deserve to live.
Well, that's what I say. After all, if you aren't willing to kill for it, how important can it be? All right then, let's head out. We have a lot of ground to cover, and I'll...
Forgive me. Are you hunting a woman, Shandra Jarrow?
Did you see her?
Those creatures. We heard her screaming as they were carrying her off. I tried to call out to her, but I didn't realize they had her at first. But she makes a merchant run through Ember and Port Last during harvest season. We hadn't seen her yet this year, though. And, sorry, where are my manners? I am Elaine. Please, I saw the beast taking her to the mountains to the north and east. They barely have an hour on you, but they were moving fast. And thank you for saving us from those creatures. I can't thank you.
Don't thank me, you deserve to die for surrendering to a gift.
Listen to our leader. Next time, fight, girl. Or next time, you'll die. Now, can we go without more mewling dogs getting in our way? Every moment we wait, the trail gets colder.
Nice. Influence with Bishop. Let's loot all these corpses.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Another kid, Marcus. It's you. You're the one who will destroy Ember. What are you talking about? I've never been here before. Wait, no, I was mistaken. Strange. The killer looks like you, but isn't. Ember cannot be saved. All of in the village when the time comes will perish except one, me. I think you are carrying something which will allow me to survive. You cannot help me in any other way. Only you, what about the other villagers? Ember's fate is set in stone, but mine is not. However, I will share Ember's fate unless you help me. Very well, have a look and see if you have anything you can use. Thank you. You have nothing I can use. What about him? What about me? Bishop, let him have a look. Fine. Try to take anything and I'll take both your hands and trophies. Got it? Your knife. It is different. I believe it can save me. My skinny knife? I've had this thing forever. There's nothing special about it. What is special about the knife? There is power sleeping in it, but it will not awaken while it is in your hands. I see. Bishop, give him the knife. No. Unless the knife is going between his eyes, it's staying with me. Keep traveling with me and I'll make sure you are rewarded 10 times over. That's so, fine. But I'm not going to forget this, or how much you owe me. Thank you, we shall meet again soon, I think. Githyanki base. Okay.
Me?
Let's cast Sharing Grace and this
Step with me. Come on.
and Bless and Aid on me and on Bishop and on Nishka.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I have my eye on our enemy.
betrayal of Vitus.
Dexterity,
Yeah.
concentration. How much dexterity he has? Okay.
Well now, what do you want?
Let's go.
Take this! And this! Ha! Take this! And this! And this! And this! Take this! And this! Follow me. Lebe Vogren.
I believe so.
More githyanki. Bishop, attack! Attack!
Weapons. And
Why doesn't he attack? Oh,
And this!
sucks.
Take this!
Let's give him the arrows. Come on. Let's talk to this halfling. We meet again, like me. You have a talent for finding out the way places. These githyanki are one of the strangest sights I've been seen in my travels. I suppose the lack of the road brought you here to rescue me. What are you doing here? I came here to see the Ilfan ruins that are rumored to be atop this mountain. Much to my surprise, the area was infested with githyanki. When they captured me, I think they intended to put an end to my travels altogether. But first they asked me what I was doing here. Want to hear about it? When I mentioned that I had some knowledge of the Ilfan ruins here, they kept me here instead. I don't speak their language, but I assume they were sending for someone else to question me. Then you came along. What do you know about the Ilfan ruins? I'm not a scholar, but I've paid attention to the lessons the road has taught me over the years, and I know a little of the history of this place. Shall I tell you? Tell me what you know. Long, long ago, the Ilfan has reached the height of its power, and like most glorious empires throughout time, they slipped into, let's say, comfortable apathy. The Nephril, a rival empire, were considered mostly harmless by the Ilfan, until one night where the Nephril attacked the Ilfan at this very place. They used this powerful magic to utterly annihilate the Ilfan here. They left no man, woman or child alive. They did this in order to send a message to the Ilfan. The Ilfan Empire got the message, and it propelled them into the creation of some sort of great guardian. I'm not too well versed on the Ilfan guardian though. I hear it was created in another Ilfan city somewhere in the South Coast. I'd dearly love to find that place. Thank you for the story. You are quite welcome, but now I must be moving on. I'm getting old and I haven't many good traveling days left to me. I want to make the most of them. Good journey to you, traveler. May you see many profound sights and live to tell your grandchildren of them. Okay. Bishop gained a level. Recommended. Improve rapid shot. Okay.
What do you want?
There are more enemies here,
Well,
as you can see.
what do you want?
I want him to do many shots on him.
I have my eye on our enemy.
Take this!
Nice, we slaughter them.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Take this!
About
Ha!
let's kill them.
Nice. I gained a level. Let's unequip those things and gain a level of Sacred Fist. Let's see. Sacred Fist gain no proficiency, concentration, heal, lore, spellcraft, and tumble. More wisdom, concentration, lore, spellcraft, and tumble. Okay, Sacred Fist AC bonus 1. At first level, when unencumbered and wearing light or no armor, a Sacred Fist gains a +1 AC bonus. This bonus increases to +2 at 5th level and +3 at 10th level. Sacred Fist unarmed damage. Sacred Fist class level stack with the monk level, if any, for the purpose of determining his unarmed damage. If a Sacred Fist doesn't have a monk level superior to becoming a Sacred Fist, treat him as a monk of the same level class as his Sacred Fist class level for determining his unarmed damage. Sacred Fist fast movement. If the Sacred Fist has level of monk, his Sacred Fist level stack with his monk level. Okay, and code of conduct. A member of Sacred Fist Order refuses to use any weapons. If forced to break this holy vow, Sacred Fist take a -8 penalty to attack rolls on all armed attacks. Sacred Fist spellcasting class Cleric. Every level except 4th and 8th level, the Sacred Fist progresses in one selected divine spellcasting class. If a character had made more than one spellcasting class in which he could cast divine spell before becoming Sacred Fist, a player must decide which class to assign each level of Sacred Fist to the purpose of determining spells per day and spells known. Nice. Okay. Now we are Sacred Fist. I have +5 wisdom, 30. Again, more spells. Okay, 0 spells. I want inflict minor wounds, and shield of faith, and tropic shield. Very nice. I do 1d6 plus 3. Plus, I do a lot of damage with fist. Okay, let's rest. And save. Now I hope it won't exit the game and stop recording again. That's what it did last time. Okay.
Guards, wolves, ambushes, now a dark cave filled with gifts. Why are we wasting time over this farm girl again?
What if I had that attitude when you were in trouble?
Fine, I was just saying... This seems like an awful lot of effort over some peasant girl. I mean, that is all she is to you, right?
Yes, that is all she is.
Well then, that's that. Let's go in and get this over with, if they haven't already settled it for us.
Welcoming party.
Githyanki has foretold your coming, Kalakcha.
Githyanki!
She has sent me to end you.
I'm surprised you're talking to me. Most githyanki just attack.
I enjoy knowing my prey, Kalakcha. I find it sweetens the taste of their death. Githyanki allows me this luxury.
And who might you be?
My name is unimportant. You need only know that Githyanki has granted me the honor of killing the Kalakcha and taking your head as a trophy back to the astral plane.
Githyanki, I keep hearing that name. Who is Githyanki? Why do you githyanki keep calling me Kalakcha?
Kalakcha is the brand given to one who not only steals a silver sword, but destroys the sword to hide the crime, and then impudently carries its shards.
So that's what it means. I didn't break the sword, I gathered these shards to find answers.
You lie, Kalakcha. You gather the shards to use their power. I can feel the stink of your corruption mixed with the energy of the shards you possess.
So, this sort of thing happens often enough to have a name for it?
Do you mock me? No, Kalakcha. Your title is fresh to our history. Githyanki gave you this name to properly classify the severity of your crime.
I would like to talk about something else.
Very well, Kalakcha.
Kalakcha!
We'll talk as long as you continue to amuse me.
What have you done with Shandra?
The human girl has been kept intact until Githyanki can extract the thoughts she needs from the girl's mind.
What do you want from her?
The same thing you want. To find the silver sword her ancestor Amanjero has stolen.
What happens after Chandra's extraction?
She will be an empty shell, suitable only for the amusement and feeding of our thralls.
Something
Very
else?
well, Kalakcha. We will talk as long as you continue to amuse me.
Tell me about Githyanki.
Githyanki is a sword stalker of the highest order. She is favored by the Lich Queen and has slain countless enemies.
Sword Stalker?
We sword stalkers are an elite order, tasked by the Lich Queen to recover our silver swords that have been lost and hunt the fools that steal them.
Tell me about the silver swords.
Silver swords are the Lich Queen's sacred gift to her knights. Many outsiders covet their power. Their theft is the highest crime an outsider can commit.
Who is the Lich Queen?
Vlakith, the Lich Queen, has been our leader for millennia. Her greatness is second only to Gith herself. I don't wish to speak of her further.
Tell me about Gith.
Gith is our savior. It was by the strength of her conviction and the power of her sword that she freed our people from our enslavement to the Illithids. Long live Gith!
Long live Gith! You speak as though Gith is still alive. The Illithid.
Do you not know? The Illithids, or Mind Flayers, were responsible for enslaving our people for untold eons. Gith freed us.
You speak as though Gith is still alive.
Gith lives. Of that, every githyanki is certain. But she is lost to us. Some say she is imprisoned in Bator.
If Gith still lives, why do you follow the Lich Queen?
You dare question my devotion to the Lich Queen? Slay the Kalakcha! For Zieri! Zieri! There is a problem. Handle it! I am not finished here.
Okay.
Look! Enemies!
Go forward. Do this. Let's do proof knockdown. We do a lot of damage, a lot. Very nice.
Me?
Let's do Inspire Regeneration for
What do you want?
the HP bonus. Let's loot all their corpses. More gold. Sword.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Scales of Truth. Heavy armor. 6 plus 1. Okay. Let's continue. Save Shandra.
Time for a bit of...
Nice. Nishka does a lot of damage with her sneak attack. Let's heal Mishka and cast Bless and Aid. Plus deflection bonus. Let's cast this on Mishka.
How can I help?
Let's see.
Oh, yes.
I believe so.
Why didn't he cast it?
Your date to
Ah, it doesn't stack.
Well now,
All
what
little
do you
bonuses.
want?
Find the githyanki leader and retrieve the shards from her Zexus. Leave no one alive. As for
Movies.
these newcomers, deal with them.
Charmed githyanki.
Everyone ready? Then let's attack.
Let's attack! It looks like
We-
we have more lambs to the
It's
slaughter.
poison arrows.
Take this.
These succubus have damage reduction, so take very little damage. Succubus. Demon with great tits. Okay. More gold. What is here? Githyanki.
We've had enough of this one.
Nice. He does sneak attacks. Kick ass.
How can I help?
Move.
I believe so.
Oh, yes.
I believe so.
Me?
I believe so.
Let's. Let's see how much I can heal now. Nice! I can heal better now with extra spells from spell power from the cleric. Second fist. Now let's continue. Imp.
Oh, yes.
Spark courage. Oh, a golem.
Listen, when I strike it, it's like the tolling of a bell.
I can still smell the stench of its creator on its surface, running deep into the ore. Why would the Gith keep such a thing, as broken as it is? We should tear it apart. See if its limbs twitch when cleaved from the body.
Why, it seems one victim has drawn others.
Take this.
Oh my! This is a marvelously constructed, construct! To think of the enchantments that must have been inscribed on its core. Fascinating!
Anything being torn apart by demons is an ally in my book.
Why, he's the very same kind of blade golem construct that appeared in Neverwinter. But it looks damaged. Inert. Looks like the githyanki here captured this golem and somehow severed it from whoever was controlling it and damaged it in the process.
What do you think we should do?
I have no idea. It certainly isn't an ally of the githyanki, which means there's at least one more player drawing the cart around this whole circle of ambushes and counter-ambushes. How perplexing. You know, given some time, I think I can get it working again. Maybe once we get back to the sunken flagon, I can tinker with it, get it working again.
Alright, we'll come back for it after we found Shandra. Okay.
Yes.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
No arrows. Shuriken and a cloak. Let's see, what is a cloak? Of protection +1. Let's give this to Mishka?
Yes.
Protection. Deflection. This is deflection.
Everyone,
Go now. Yeah, go now.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
And give these arrows. Oh, I got level drained. Need to remove curse or something.
Everybody, follow me.
Yeah. Me? Yeah.
I believe
Let's see if I've got remove curse. Bestow curse. No, no. I need restoration. Remove fear. Bless. Lesser restoration. Knockstone. Tangle. Silence. Let's try to do restoration. On bishop. Ah, it worked. Very nice. Thought it wouldn't work.
Let's have a...
Nishka gain a level. potions and gold. Let's level up Nishka. Sneak attack.
I believe so.
I need remove restoration 2 on her. Yeah, it worked.
Everyone, follow me.
Let's do inspire courage. Nice.
Well now,
Let's go.
what do you
Save.
want?
Let's go. Devil. Let's cast some buffs.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Station. Abio
I believe so.
Okay, let's kick some ass. Such a rare opportunity, my sister, the mighty devil trapped and helpless. Perhaps we can find a way to amuse him, to lessen his suffering. Or perhaps we could convince him to amuse us. What do you say, you devil? Are we not worthy of your attention? Sister, it appears the handsome one is immune to our advances. Such a shame. And to be turned away by such indifference. Why, I am dreadfully hurt. But is he indifferent to pain? That perhaps is worthy to test. Huss! We are not alone, sisters. I need lesser spell mantle and remove fear, remove blindness, less mage armor, less restoration. Less restoration on Nishka. And what else? Spell mantle on myself. Didn't work. Well met, I'm grateful to you for ridding me of those nuisance. Careful, there's something strange about this one. He's making my skin itch. Ah, it seems you have brought blood of the lower planes with you. Well met to you, Tiefling. Don't talk to me like we're friends. I can smell a trick, so you don't try anything, or else you'll be seeing a lot more blood than I expected. I don't trust him any more than you do, Nishka. But follow my lead, alright? Yeah, in front of Nishka. Well, alright, but never trust anyone who's polite as he is. He gives me the hoolies. Such prejudices are not uncommon even in the lower realms. I meant no offense, regardless of your intent. Your actions have benefited me. I wish to help you in return, if you will allow it. Diplomacy. Your offer most likely has a great many catches, but I have precious little patience. Success. Well spoken. I, too, have little patience for the unpleasant nuisance that usually marks such bargains offered by others of my kind. You see, I'm not here by choice. I was bound to this circle by a githyanki, old enemy of yours, I believe. Once bound, I was forced to shape the barrier you see ahead to prevent any trespass. Intelligence. So how do the githyanki pass then? Oh, it was not the githyanki that commanded such shaping. My fortunes have shifted, and I have passed from one master to another. The soul of the githyanki who summoned me was devoured by a Tanari, a demon named Zaxis, a recent arrival. By consuming her, Zaxis has gained the githyanki power over me, and I cannot disobey his command. If nothing is done, the barrier unfortunately will remain. Tell me about this barrier. This barrier is no simple thing of stone, metal, or clever lock. Similarly to the githyanki portals, this barrier exists outside this plane. It has been shaped into an extra-dimensional wall through which nothing may pass. It cannot be dispelled, but my presence here feeds it and allows it to maintain its shape. If you were to banish me, however, it will resume its natural shape, a tiny sphere, far less obstructing than the wall ahead. Spellcraft. But if another extra-dimensional object touched it, would it collapse, wouldn't it? Indeed, I see you are no apprentice to the matter of the arcane. I did not know you knew that. I only found out by accident once when I tried to bring a bag of holding through a dimensional gate. Ooh. Gain influence of Gromla. Wow, that's the first time I actually done it. But you have nothing in your possession that would cause such an effect. Only by banishing me can you collapse the barrier. How can I banish you? You can banish me by speaking my true name, and of course I will need your promise that you will use it only to banish me. This agreement will be binding as a circle. If you have any doubts, please know that I only wish to free passage for us both. Do you agree? As long as you honor your side in the fought, and indeed yes. Success. Of course, my kind is bound by laws as well, you know. Now, listen carefully. My true name is Mefazen. Speak my name and say, I command you be banished from this plane. Fazen, I command you to be banished from this plane. Fazen, I command you to join my party and kill. We are lawful. So let's do the honorable thing. At last, I feel the circle unraveling. And look, the barrier relaxes into its normal shape, as promised. I shall call it to me so you might see. Look, barely a pebble and an obstruction no more. Here, keep it. It may be of use in the time between our next meeting. Next meeting? Not if you can help it. Would that you were able, little one. We'll meet again. I gained what? Interdimensional sphere. The sphere is that all remains active in this sphere, this ripple through strange ways, and vast space around it seems distorted and warped, as if the sphere is attempting to pull itself from another plane. Activate. Okay. Let's explore a bit before we go on.
Time for a bit of the game.
Nishka, disarm this trap.
Well now, what do you want?
Imps.
Let's have at it.
Give me
Okay. What in this chest? Potion of flow. Let's see what's in the other side. And then we will continue to the next level. What's here? More gold.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Yes. Let's just summon him.
Oh, yes.
I believe so.
More succubus.
This load is a bit of a strain.
How much hours does he have? A lot.
Well
Okay.
now, what do you want?
More gold. More gems. Let's see. Now let's continue. Okay.
Time for a bit of the game. What the? My weapon can't touch him.
Take this!
Zaxis does not know how you got past the barrier, but Zaxis is pleased to see you. Uh-oh. All our banishing and rendering have failed to open this door, but our claws will tear you easily. That does it. Let's put some arrows through his eyes and be done with it. Let's see if we can trick him instead. Seems smart to me, and he does look pretty done. He sure does have an odds medal. Alright, we'll wait for now. But he makes a move. I'm letting arrows fly. Why do you wait, mortal? Do you fear to face Zaxis? Let's try diplomacy. We are both here for the same reason, and that door blocks both our progress. Success, yes, the door will not yield to Zaxis, the one within. The female gift has sealed it. Won't your master be displeased if you fail him? Yes, his anger will be great. If Zaxis fails his task, he shall be cast down. Who would dare do such a thing such as powerful as you? Wait, if your task was to breach the door, you've already failed your master, haven't you? Zaxis has not failed. The door stands, but it will fall. Diplomacy. We have succeeded in delaying you long enough. Your mission has failed. Success. No, Zaxis only need more time. That is a... Run! No! He is there. I have tricked him. Before I continue, let's see what is here. Let's save. Amulet of will. Let's give it
Oh, yes.
extra ammo. Let's give it to Nishka. Extra ammo.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Let's loot this chest and go to save Shandra. Let's give... Okay. But before, let's rest and buff ourselves. This is going to be a great fight. Okay. Come on. Save. Okay, let's buff. Bless. Aid on me. Aid on Bishop. Aid on Shandra.
Yeah.
You can cast
no.
God's Grace. Protection from energy on me.
Oh,
You
yes.
can cast this and this and this,
To your weapons.
and I can cast
Don't let
Entropic
up.
Shield.
Attack!
Now that we're all buffed,
Your dig to X.
let's save and go.
Though these demons were unanticipated, your arrival was not. I've seen it burning brightly in my visions for some time. How long did you think you could escape us? You have stolen our shards, defiled them with your touch, and now you will die, Kalakcha!
You kidnapped Chandra against her will, and you will answer for that crime.
Trust me, once he gets on your trail, you're doomed.
Know that you're in
You're
no
doomed.
position to demand anything from me. You will answer for your crimes, along with this frail thing that carries the last of the Jero blood.
Okay, we can try diplomacy. I deserve to know what crimes I've committed.
You don't know your crimes? Very well. Let me recount them. You have slaughtered many of our people, and you hold in your possession relics sacred to the githyanki, silver sword of our people. Fragments of it.
You don't sound very certain of yourself.
You put too much importance on your actions and your crime. You have nothing that other thieves have not stolen before. You think there is something special or unique about your crime, or the shards you carry. There is not!
You githyanki attacked me first. You're the ones to blame.
They did so in response to your crime. As you carry the shards, so must you carry the guilt as well.
The thing you're behind, what is it?
Oh, it looks so shimmering. I think it's not fully in this dimension. Just like that barrier we passed on the way here.
It is a door shaped by my people. One that leads to the realms of the Githyanki, and maintained by my will alone.
What do you want with Shandra?
Why, the same thing you want from her. She is the last known descendant of one who stole a silver sword from us.
But Amanjaro died long ago.
Yes, the lives of humans are all too brief. But their sins are passed to their kin, and so has Amanjaro's crime passed to his descendant.
How do you expect Shandra to lead you to the silver sword?
Within her thoughts, somewhere is the knowledge I seek. I will leave no memory unturned, no shred of self untouched. And when I have what I need, I shall execute her.
Amanjaro stole one of your silver swords?
You already know the answer. The time for your deceptions is over.
Why are you looking for this sword after all this time?
His sword! The blade he stole from us was broken. Instead of prying the blade from his hands, we must hunt down the mess of his crime.
That's all I wanted to know about Shandra and Amanjaro, so what now?
Now you will face your punishment, Kalaksha. It is why your path brought you here, and why the shards you carry will soon be added to mine.
Enough talking, let's end this.
Enough of this. Know that I will hear your pleas, and allow you this one last chance to atone for your crime. My offer of mercy is this. I will grant a swift, painless death for you and your companions, if you freely hand over the shards you have taken.
Interesting. I was about to offer you the same deal.
Did you really think you could keep such relics of my people? They do not belong to you. Odd. I have all the ones you carry, yet it seems you still possess one.
What? I have one inside me.
You have a piece of the sword inside of you. And I shall remove it from you by force.
Okay.
Me?
Go up now. Do this and this. And... this.
Everybody, follow me!
I believe so.
It destroys this portal. Okay, let's do improve knockdown. Killer. Nice.
You think this is over? You are wrong, Kalakcha. And I hope the pain you have brought here is revisited upon you 1,000-fold. The Lich Queen will know of my fall, yes. But it will be too late. What comes for you will be revenge enough.
And what comes for me?
We were never the ones you had to fear. In defying us, you have harmed your own people and everything on your plane. The Githyanki will strike at you no longer. This was the last of our strongholds devoted to the recovery of the shards. There will be no more attacks from my people, because it will serve no purpose. You have sealed your fate.
So I am doomed. Enlighten me. Your life's running out.
The shards you carry were needed. The shard and you all are needed.
Needed for what?
Evil wakes, Kalakcha. And in killing me, you now stand alone against what comes.
And what is that?
An ancient enemy comes for you. One that has existed for millennia. You have already felt the effects of his presence, and he will grow stronger with time. This enemy, this King of Shadows.
Oh, King of Shadow.
If he succeeds in his plans, your civilization will become dust, and all life will be consumed by darkness.
We could have worked together.
I will see you in death, Kalakcha. I do not think I will have to wait long.
Okay.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Bracelets of armor. I will give to one of the wizards.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Yeah.
Let's drop this.
Well now, what do you want?
Gauntlets, Great Sword, Dragon Blood, Lich Dance, Armor, Silver, 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 Silver. Potion of Law.
How can I help?
Well now, what do you want?
What is this armor? Very nice. Physical bonuses. Plus 10 hit points. Acid and elemental resistance. Plus 1 charisma, wisdom, and intelligence. And paralysis immunity. Lich dust.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Gauntlets of Ogre Strength. Plus 2. I've got better ones. Okay. Let's see what in here. Nothing. Nothing. And nothing. Let's talk to Shandra. Let's save first.
I'm getting so tired of this. You have to let me save you sometime, or else I'll never be able to pay you back.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for you to pay all of us on the way back to Neverwinter.
You all put me in danger. I'm not paying you a single coin.
Oh, then you'll be paying me another way. My bedroll's a little cold at night. I'm thinking you can fix that.
I could always set you on fire, Bishop. That'd solve 2 problems.
You wound me, girl. Or is that jealousy I hear? Don't worry, I'll get to you soon enough.
If you don't watch your tongue, Bishop, I'm cutting it off.
Quick to defend the farm girl, I see, and not hard to see why from the look of her. But perhaps my words were ill-chosen, just like this journey. Now that we have our precious little treasure, shall we go?
Enough of this. Let's just head back to the flagon right now.
Hey, welcome back! Glad to see you've all returned, and in one piece, no less.
Actually, I discovered I have extra piece inside.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know what I mean. There is a shard buried within me, right beneath this car.
Inside the wound on your chest. That means you've been carrying around the shard almost your entire life. We had no idea.
Ah, notice the stumble in his words. Your uncle has been keeping secrets, I think.
Silence, Bishop. I don't know if I'm the best one to be telling you this, but if you've got one of those shards in you, I think you've earned the right to hear everything.
You're right, so I suggest you start talking now.
Dagon probably already told you, but when you were an infant, West Harbor was the site of a battle, a terrible battle. The King of Shadows himself led an army of demons against the Neverwinter army, which had gathered at the village. West Harbor was struck suddenly, without warning. There was panic, confusion, villagers fleeing every which way to escape the battle. But Dagon's wife Shayla and your mother Esmeril did not. They stayed behind to save you. As demons and mage fire rained upon the village, they fought to reach your crib. By the time Dagon even realized they were missing, it was too late. He could only watch from a distance as the village was consumed in the battle.
What you're saying is I've been lied to my entire life.
It wasn't my decision to keep what happened to your mother from you. And my brother would be furious I told you. I guess he thought it would be too much for you. In any case, when the few that remained returned to the village, no one was alive. Except you. Your mother was there. So much blood, and you were clutched in her bosom. A deep wound in your chest. She tried to shield you, but the shard must have cut through her and into you. No one knew how you survived, but you did, and your wound sealed itself within days, leaving the scar that you still bear. But if that wound was due to the shard that pierced you, then that raises many questions, and I'm afraid I'm just all out of answers.
Anything else you're hiding from me?
Look, I wanted to tell you, but...
Why the long faces, you two? Somebody die? If so, sounds like a cause for celebration to me. Grobnar, you worthless half-man, strike up a tune before I strike you.
Of course, Sir Bishop. It so happens I have just the tune.
By the way, I've decided it would be in both our interests if I stay on with you.
A man of your skills is most welcome.
Well, if I am welcome, then I will help myself to a fair share of adventure and danger. Traveling with you is the most fun I've had in years.
We don't need any more of your help.
No, there's no need, Bishop. I'm sorry for before, but you've done more than...
Oh, come now, Duncan, I still owe you. And what better way to make it up to you than watching your kin here? After all, a debt is a debt, all the way until the end. Isn't that right?
I hate to ask, but what happens now? I can't go back to my farm, ashes and all.
You're welcome to travel with me if you like.
Travel with us? Her?
I'd have to agree with Nishka. She's been through enough. Do you think that's wise?
Is there some problem?
I'll say, we don't need her weighing us down like Kelgar's belly.
In light of the recent attacks, we may be placing her in more danger than helping. That is all I meant.
I really appreciate the sudden interest from the both of you, but I can take care of myself. Besides, whenever I'm alone, that's when the problems seem to crop up.
If she's going to be with us, she'll need to do some catching up. We can't just keep on rescuing her all the time.
Rescuing me? I can rescue myself. Sometimes, when there's not too many lizard men or githyanki.
Kelgar has a point. We need to train you so you will be able to defend yourself.
Well, I know enough to use a sword, and I can handle myself in a fight. I mean, I'm no spellcaster, but if you need an extra blade... I admit you've rescued me twice now, and if you're going to help teach me to survive these attacks, I accept. But there's some things you're going to have to accept too. I don't like being left behind, because whenever you're out of my sight, suddenly all this trouble starts happening, and I'm really tired of it. So, look. I won't try to get in your way or anything, but I don't want us to part ways again. I've lost too much already. You're not leaving me behind, all right?
You have my word. I will teach you what I know and stand by you.
Then that's all I ask.
Shandra has joined your party. While learning from you, Shandra counts as a free companion and will not leave your side.
So the farm girl's going to join our band. Good. We need someone to make up for the paladin, or at least to catch arrows if Grobnar's already dead. For now, I say we crack some of those kegs and drown the flagon in wine.
Well, that's settled. What's next? Act 2.
Lord Nasher, forgive us. She said it could not wait.
It is a matter of some urgency, and there is little time. My lord, I come to you with...
You will bow to Lord Nasher.
Of course. I meant no disrespect, my lord.
What brings you here, Torio? If there is some new dispute with Luskan, speak with the Trade Guild first, then...
Oh no, my lord. This matter concerns Neverwinter. There is a murderer loose in your city.
Murderer? And whom has this murderer killed?
An entire village lies dead, my lord.
Naval, have our scouts reported anything about...
The village was slaughtered, and now the murderer hides here within your walls. You must initiate a search at once.
Only one of us wears a crown. Yet you dare to give me orders within my halls? I will do nothing until I confirm this village's destruction. Then, if I see fit, I will act. Do not test me on this.
Whatever pleases you, my lord. But I would act quickly, lest the murderer slip through your fingers. If that were to happen, I have no doubt there would be serious repercussions. I do not need to remind you of the extradition treaty.
What a bitch.
By every god and his mother, what a fool I was to ever sign anything bearing Luskan's seal.
I can have Torio detained, Lord Nasher.
No. She would not be so bold if there were not something to her claims. Dispatch scouts, Naval, and order the watch to search the city. I think it would be in our interest to find the killer before Luskan does.
If I may, my lord, I have someone well suited to aid in our search. An agent of ours, Sand. I think that he can help us find our true murderer, no matter how deep Luskan tries to hide him.
Sand? I recall that one. I thought he was our eyes, but not by choice.
In this matter, my lord, we may trust him implicitly. He takes a certain pleasure in bringing Luskan truths to light.
Very well. See to it, Naval. And make haste.
נפל.
There you are.
What is it about?
I am here because Luskan has accused you of murder. An entire village, no less. Have you heard of Ember?
I traveled for it. It didn't start like.
I've scraped things from my boot that I respect more than Luskan. But unless we find some means of clearing you of these charges, we will have to surrender you to them. We've signed a treaty with Luskan. They have the right to dispense low justice for any crimes committed on their soil. But I'm not turning over a loyal member of the Watch to some Luskan dog on this day or any other.
So how do I prove my innocence?
Your guilt is preordained in a Luskan court. If you were a lord, knight, or even a squire, however, then matters would be different. You would be subject to high justice, and your trial would take place here in Neverwinter before Lord Nasher.
There's no way I'm going to let Luskan take me.
I need you to go see Sir Grayson, one of Lord Nasher's most trusted knights, and become his squire. I may also send a friend of mine to assist you. He has proven invaluable in such cases in the past. Mind you, the matter must still go to trial, and if you cannot prove your innocence, then you will face execution. For now, let us deal with what we can. See Sir Grayson at once at Captain Berlena's office. Pledging yourself to Neverwinter's service will give us time to counter these Luskan lies, and until you answer for these charges, the gates of the city will be barred to you. Seek out Grayson, but do not leave the city.
Okay.
No way in the hells will I let those Luskans get their hands on you.
But there's still something we can do, right? Even Naval said as much. All you have to do is pledge yourself to one of the knights and Luskan can't touch you.
And we're innocent, besides. I mean, the slaughter of an entire village? That's going too far, even by Luskan standards.
Is it? If you have something Luskan wants, they'd kill an entire city for it. They don't care. They attacked Neverwinter once, and even now they're sending fleets to attack Ruithim. Give them an excuse and you'll soon find Luskan blades at your gate.
Duncan, looks like we have a guest.
Oh, as if the day couldn't get any worse. What do you want, Sand?
I am here to help you. And your kin, actually.
Oh, really? And what's the price? If it's more than a half copper, you can see yourself out.
No, I seem to have been given an ultimatum, in fact. I have heard of your troubles with Luskan.
Word travels fast.
Know that if you are sent to Luskan, you will be killed.
Oh really? I know that. I'm something I don't know.
I realize you may find my sincerity difficult to believe, but allow me to act on your behalf. There are laws, and there is right and wrong. I know you uphold the law, and I do not believe you are guilty of this. And if they should get a hold of you, you will be killed. I believe people should answer for their crimes, but it must be just.
I'm still not convinced why you want to help me.
If you have ever been ruined by politics, you know that at some point one must make a stand, or else more will fall.
I think we should give him the chance. This is not a battle that can be won by swords, and I, for one, am ill-equipped for such a fight.
Sure. After all, a hedge wizard can't make things any worse. Maybe all that digging through books might prove useful.
If we need to burn down Luskan, then perhaps we shall seek you, Quara, but your ignorance will cause more damage here than you know.
Yeah, shut up,
Luskan
bitch.
is not ruled by men, it is ruled by magic, by the masters of the towers. And if they have decided that you are to be delivered to them, then
So, let them try.
whatever spark of magic you think you have, you idiot girl, they will bleed from you by demon, spell, and curse until even your father won't be able to save you. And I suspect that what they seek may have consequence beyond you, beyond me, for much of the realms.
So what do you suggest?
Fortunately, Becoming a squire is enough for our needs, and I believe you have already been told about someone who can help you. Sir Grayson, yes? Let me join with you. I have considerable experience with these matters, and foiling Luskan plots is something I relish.
Alright. Welcome to our group, Sand. Okay, let's... Bisha... Nishka.
Follow me, everyone. Grab a buddy and let's head out.
Let's give her another portrait. This one. And Sun. Let's give him. Let's give him this portrait. Okay. Now.
I believe so.
Yeah. I need. Where is this armor? Okay.
Everybody, follow me! Follow me, everyone. Grab a buddy and let's head out.
Cold.
Well now, what do you want?
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
Well now, what do you want?
Okay, we'll continue this in the next episode. See you then, bye bye.